You either get one or the other.
Those birds are
Oh my
There's
God.
a bird outside now. These birds were coming straight for our window. Welcome back to my standpoint. I'm Madison. This is Matthew.
Today we are doing a Taylor Swift album ranking and our top 3 songs on each. Madison did this as a short, but she didn't like elaborate.
Yeah, I think it's also maybe changed.
Yeah. So
And we're doing the anthology and Torture Poets as 2 different albums, so that could switch things up a little bit. And
we're doing the versions we prefer, which she prefers all the Taylor's versions. I'm not big on 1989 Taylor's versions, so she made an exception for me. I'm just doing the base
because
1989.
he likes it a lot more, so we're gonna let him do that.
Yeah. The other ones I do prefer Taylor's version. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Start at number 12 and go up. We'll go
Yeah.
back and forth.
I think my 12 is more interesting than your 12.
Yours is definitely more controversial than mine, so you can go first.
Well, mine's tougher to pick, honestly. I ended
I thought you got
I ended up actually going with Debut just because I think it's the
Wow.
least memorable. I think it has the
You need to back up more. You're so.
I think it
big on the
has
screen
the
right now.
lowest highs. Like I think it's probably her most repetitive. It's obviously her least mature because she was like what 16 when she made this. There's still some good songs. My top 3 is
Yeah,
Our
wait.
Song. Still, I think maybe her best country song. Maybe, I don't know. Should Have Said No is a banger. And Cold As You, I just love the production of. It's just so pretty.
That was interesting pick for you. I like them though.
But it's not like that bad of an album. It's just kind of a lot of the songs go kind of in and out. For me.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's other like some of these
That was
albums.
easy to go 12 for because it's just.
Some of these albums
evidently
have
released
more
impactful.
offensive songs, but even for like albums that I like a little bit more than this, that like maybe I think have some horrible songs. I think she at
Offensive.
least took more of like a risk with some of these. So I
Okay.
put this at 12.
I also put that with 12. My top 3, I did I'm Only Me When I'm With You, Teardrops on My Guitar, because it was like the first song I ever like really loved of hers for some reason, and I was like 14. And then The Outside, underrated banger. I love The Outside. Song Eats. I actually love all 3 of these songs a lot, but you like that song, but should put it in top
Well, I'll
3. The Outside Eats.
we'll-
Debut has some highs and it has some lows. The lows are pretty low, but in all, it's iconic and it got her career started. It got her the attention she needed to have a very impactful career. So can't say anything bad about it, but it's pretty obviously her weakest album.
Lows are what's like your least favorite song?
Invisible.
Pisses you
Stay
off?
Beautiful. Don't like either of those songs at all.
Stay Beautiful. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, and then I do really like these 3 songs. I also like Cold As You. I like Picture Burn. I like Should Have Said No.
You're gay.
Love that lyric specifically.
Alright, my number 11, slightly edging it out, is Reputation. This has like been my least favorite Taylor album. I do think
Very controversial.
it's just above. Well, a lot of people this is like one of their favorites. A lot of people like this is one of their least favorites. It's kind of like you either get one or the other.
Those birds are
Oh my
There's
God.
a bird outside now. These birds were coming straight for our window.
Most of my problems with this album come from the production. This was like around the time where like trap was coming out big. You had like Future, who's on this album. You had Travis Scott. You had Young Thug. You had all these trap artists, and everyone wanted to do it, including Taylor Swift. She just doesn't have like the artist type to pull this off. I think a lot of production either falls flat and doesn't really hit at all, or is just like ugh. Like I Did Something Bad is a very song
hates
to
that
me.
song.
Yeah, it's one of my infamous Taylor takes.
Yeah.
But I was able to pick a top 3 from this album. Delicate, I think, is honestly one of her best pop songs. I just think that's kind of like a pretty flawless pop song to me. Getaway Car is an amazing written song. It's a good story. It's not like anything crazy to me. Like I don't think it's like one of her best songs or anything, but it's great. And the New Year's Day is nice. I know that's one of your
Wow, I'm
favorites.
surprised you put that one up.
But it's like a lot of the album is like trap that I get annoyed at. New Year's Day is a nice piano ballad. That's like
Are you good?
yeah.
My 11 is Fearless. I don't know if that surprises anyone. Let me explain this.
Not a
Fearless
country
for
fan.
me I'm definitely not a country fan. Is very hit or miss. Again, there are some songs that I love on here. Some examples for you would be You're Not Sorry, one of my favorite songs from her, Tell Me Why, and then Come In With The Rain. My top 3 from this album. love these songs. There's also songs I really like in this album, but then there's also songs that like I just don't listen to, like Jump Then Fall. Is that one? I don't even know if that was on Red.
Jump Then Fall is
Red.
on.
You see, that's what doesn't matter to me because I don't like some of the songs. Okay, what's one on this one? I don't like it. I'm forgetting the name. I get it confused with that one. Oh, there's like Today Was the Fairy Tale. Listened to that song maybe 3 times. My least favorite song of hers, Hey Steven, on this album. Don't like it.
What about The Vault?
The Vault.
I don't like the features on this album. The features did nothing.
The features are like non-existent, literally.
Yeah.
Like You All Over Me. Where was she?
Where was Maren
not all over
Morris?
me? Like she was all over.
I think it's Maren Morris. I don't know.
Whatever it is, she was not there presently. But yeah, really like some of the songs. Strongly dislike some of the other ones, and it's a very very long album. The whole Taylor's version is like 18 years long. I'm like, girl, please get to the point. So that's that. But we like some of the songs. There's some hits on there.
There are some hits. Okay, my number 10 is a very like hot topic. It's the Tortured Poets Department, the bass version.
Yeah.
This album definitely divided Swifties from non-Swifties.
Mm-hmm.
Non-Swifties.
It's a Swiftie album. It's made for the fans.
Yes, non-Swifties really did not like this album, and Swifties really loved it and praised it for album of the year. I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie. I like Taylor Swift. Like there's albums on here.
You're a fan, but you're not a
There's
Swiftie.
albums on here that I think I'm great, but I'm not like loyal to Taylor Swift in the way where I'm like trying to convince myself every song is like amazing. I'm not to that point. So, I mean, I give every song like its fair shot, but a lot of this album is very dry, and it's a lot of Jack Antonoff's fault. That's why I think this album is not great, because the production is just so bland and boring, and even my favorites, like the production isn't interesting. I don't think there's like an incredible produced song on this, at least the bass album. I do think there are some emotional writing highlights. I think there's a few songs on this bass album where she really gets into her songwriting bag. But mainly I think it's like coming from an emotional part, like it's a breakup album. I think breakup albums are like big for artists. They can be amazing. A lot of her writing, not like the emotions she's pouring out this album, like the songwriting is very like childish. She has a lot of like bad lines in this album.
Yeah, like the golden retriever tattooed line.
Like Tortured Poets Department, that song alone has some
lots of bad lines.
like,
but also the whole album itself, I mean the whole song itself has a cool metaphor about it though.
My top 3 on this is Loss of My Life, an amazing written song. Guilty as Sin, which is one of the best like kind of melodic performances, like catchiest songs, and then Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. The bridge
great top 3.
Bridge carries it. I don't like. I'm not crazy about the rest of the song, but the bridge definitely puts it up there.
The bridge carries by itself because the bridge is so good.
This is one of the ones where like we definitely have different opinions on the album, but our favorite songs.
Our top 3 are pretty consistent.
Yeah, our favorite songs. So
we'll come back to that because mine's not yet.
What's your number 10?
My number 10 is Reputation. So not the biggest Reputation fan. I do like all tracks, maybe besides like one, which is
what?
You know it? No, you know what it is. This is So Can't Nice Things. Don't love that track. I do love some of the other ones, and I can admit that I feel like people who are like standing this album are standing it because of how iconic the era was, not because the album is really really good by itself. It was iconic because she was coming back from this like year off. No one even saw her. Like iconic. She came back. She's not in pop. She's in whatever this era is. I have no idea. She's a baddie. And she came in with her man too. Like period. But the actual album, did it carry itself? No. But my top 3 from this album are one of my favorite songs from her, New Year's Day. I think I clocked that T, but we love that song. And then Dress, love Dress, a hit. Not much there. And then what else I did? Oh, and then Endgame. Purely because I like when she raps, and I think she eats.
That's probably her best rapping performance.
Yeah, so. But I also, what was the one that was almost up there? Oh, Getaway Car was a close 4th. That one is really well written.
One. Even Repetition haters can.
Yeah, people who even like her like that song, so that one's valid. But yeah, that's my number 10.
My number 9 is one that I'm kind of just mixed on. Like I'm kind of just like in the middle on. Midnights. It's very like I get like the vibe she's going for on this. Yeah. It's very low key, kind of drowned out. You're in this kind of
melodic state.
Dreamy, like, kind of hallucination state.
I can get the vibe.
But I think some of the songs work well, like the songs I have listed. I'll just say these right off the bat. Would've, could've, should've is on the basic version. It doesn't really fit the album the best, but it's the best song here. Really Labyrinth, I think, is an amazingly, like, I think that's what this album could have been. Labyrinth. It's got great growth throughout it. It really gets you into that vibe. And it's not, a lot of these songs are like kind of somber, like they're not much to them, but simple production doesn't mean it has to be boring. An album can be simple and not boring. A lot of these songs are simple and boring. Labyrinth.
Name one that you think is simple and boring.
Simple and boring. Maroon has always been a boring one for me. I think that song is so, I mean, the writing is cool, but the production is like, it's nothing. And then also Snow on the Beach with More Lana Del Rey is one of the better songs. So that's my top 3. There's some good choruses on this, but it's just okay to me.
Okay. My number 9, this one and 8 were kind of like back and forth. This is, I think, her most hit or miss album, and it's Lover. Lover has hits, and when I say hits, I mean The Archer, top 5 song from her, best bridge. Actually, don't quote me on that, but I love The Archer, always have, resonate with me. Cornelia Street, love that. Actually, I have top 5 for Lover, so don't mind that, top 5. I couldn't pick 3. Cornelia Street, love this song. Then we've got Death by Thousand Cuts, The Bridge, and then we have Soon You'll Get Better. Literally so good. Vocals eat, bridge eats down. And then pop icon song, I Think He Knows. Underrated. No one talks about this song and it eats down and y'all are not even eating it. Like, freaking consume this song. It will feed families for generations. Love the song. It's so so fun. I throw it on, I dance, I vibe. I love it. And then, but you listen to it and you get some songs like the opening track. I forgot that you existed. I forgot that song existed because it's kind of trash. Sorry.
The Drake line on that song does not hit.
I know. And my feelings like Drake, like.
And like the chorus is so like.
And like I'm just bored the whole way through. I'm sorry. And then we also like
It's Nice to Have a Friend.
Oh, don't like that song.
That song's so like fine though.
It's fine. I want good.
Yeah, you do love Taylor Swift.
Yeah, most of the songs I think are good, if not great. And when you find a fine song, I'm like, and why is this on the album?
What about like Me?
I like Me. I love Me.
Me's like the kid that gets bullied, so I guess.
Yes, Me is so overhated. That song is not that bad. Y'all are just trashing it for no reason. Have you heard it on the piano, like the acoustic version? Eats down. The lyrics are not half bad. Y'all are just hating it for no reason. Because you're like, hey kids, spelling is fun. Take that out. Song 7. Okay? That's it for the album. Okay, so he butchered that though. If he's a good voice, the song's good.
Okay. Wait. That was number 9.
That's, yeah.
Number 8 for me is The Anthology. A bit better than Torture Poets Department. A bit more, better production. I have a lot of the same things to say about this, but it's less childish. Like, a lot of my problems with Torture Poets Department, the original, is just, there's just less of that in this album. There's still songs that piss me off, like So High School, which is just like, I can't, like, I get it, it's like, it's a fine produced song, but like, that song just makes me like, it makes me want to like,
you don't get that she's a millennial and she is corny, and you have to just like, embrace the
It's
corn.
just like...
Embrace the corn is crazy.
But there are some great performances from her. Peter was on my top 50 last year. I still think that song is amazing. I think the emotions, I think her vocals are great. It's a well-written song. Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus is another one of my top 3 that... I don't know, why am I drawing
some of her best songwriting on that song.
Period. And Cassandra, I love the songwriting.
Like top 3 is so good.
The production's fine. Like, it doesn't really do anything for me, but I think the story is great. It's a well-written song. That's my top 3.
And if you know the lore, that song hits D. If you don't, why are you even turning in the album? The whole album you have to know her lore for. That's like the whole thing about this album. You need to know the lore. Which is why no one got it who doesn't know the lore. Alright, are you done?
Yeah. Oh, can I just retract one of my problems with Torture Poets Department?
Yeah.
I feel like Taylor Swift is writing a lot about. She's very obsessed in this album. She's very self-obsessed. She's very Maddie Healy obsessed.
Well, yeah, she's going through it.
She's very obsessed with the same production on every song. So that's another one of my. That's another one of my problems.
Okay, my number 8 is "Speak Now." This one is crazy because this used to be before. "Speak Now."
Before you were a genius.
Before I really grew up and like really started to articulate my own thoughts, this was like top 3 for me, maybe even number 1. But now it's gone down because I have grown up and I've learned that sometimes the lyrics are better than the vibe. The vibe of this album is a vibe though. But my favorite songs are some of my favorite songs of hers ever. My second favorite song of hers, "Haunted." Eats down the house, boots, honey. And then we have Dear John. Dear John, amazing lyrics. She has the emotion. She's got everything you ever asked for. And then Castles Crumbling, so good. I mean, that lyrics are eating, vocals are eating. Freaking Hayley Williams eats. Like, not much more I can ask for that song or any of these 3. They're all 10 out of 10s for me. And there's more. I love Timeless. I love, oh my god, Last Kiss. One of her saddest songs. Oh, I can't even talk about it actually. There's so many good ones. The whole album is very mystical and like magical vibes, and I like it. I'm giving princessy. It's giving I'm going to school and like Princess Castle Land. I love it. And that's that.
My number 7 is Fearless. It's a good album. That's kind of
it's high. I very still don't know Fearless yet.
I just think Fearless is I kind of disagree with you on Fearless that you said it's like really inconsistent. I think Fearless is one of her more consistent albums. Like I don't think
there's some I really like and some I really don't like.
I don't think there's any like crazy one of her best songs on this.
Yeah.
But I also don't think there's any like horrible songs. Like you're a Hey Stephen hater. I don't get that. I think
I hate that song.
Perfectly fine song.
I just don't like it.
Perfectly Good Heart. That's what I was thinking. No, Mr. Perfectly Fine. No, that's what I was thinking.
Mr. Perfectly Fine.
That's on this album.
That song is good.
My top 3 is Tell Me Why, banger.
Mm-hmm.
I went the outside with this because that's on the Taylor's version, and I realized that I was in a debut, but I already had it written down for here, so I didn't write it for debut. But that would be a top 3 song on debut for me. But I love her vocals in that. I think it's a very pretty song. And Love Story, which is a hit, but it's an amazing hit. It's a well-written song. It's iconic. So
it is iconic.
That's my top 3. And I think it improved with the Taylor's version. The Love Story and the album overall.
I feel like most of the songs do.
Yeah.
Because the vocals are usually way better. I forgot to mention, because If This Was a Movie is one of my favorites, and it's not really, it was on Speak Now before Taylor's version, and then it was on, like, Fearless Taylor's version. I don't even know. So
why did Fearless take a song from debut and
idea.
Speak Now?
I don't know what's going on with that. But I do, that was a favorite of mine. But anyway, my number 7 is Midnights.
Okay, a bit higher than me.
Yes, I love Midnights. This one, I think it's just very consistent with the vibe. Like, you're never like, oh my god, what is the song doing on this album?
If you like the vibe, I can see how this would be.
Yeah, if you're like up at like night and you're like, oh my god, I'm like a little bit higher right now, and like you throw this album, it hits hard. And one of my favorite songs from her that has grown on me so much. Hated the song at first, grew up, grew some balls. I love the song Dear Reader. I could talk for years about that song. The bridge itself, so good. Love the whole song, everything about it. Underrated. And then we've got Would've, Could've, Should've, the anger, the angst, the lyrics, all the above. And then all 3 songs are from 3AM edition. The last one is The Great War. The Great War perfectly, like how Lavender Haze opens up the original album. This one opens up the 3AM so well. Like, somewhere in the haze, God, since I've been betrayed. Like, she clocked that tea. She went back to the opening of the other album. Like, she ate down.
This is 3AM edition for you?
Yeah.
Would the bass be lower?
By itself, yeah.
Okay. Madison, what have you been listening to recently?
Recently, I've been getting into the king himself, Somber, and especially the song Back to Friends. Love the production, love his voice. He's very different. I love him. Also, his personality on like TikTok and stuff. So, I'm getting into that a lot. Loving that song, loving him. Hopefully, he drops an album soon. If you're watching, I love to be on the album. And yeah. What about you?
Recently, well, yesterday actually, so it's not like for the past week or so, but Quadeca dropped his second single Monday, and I think it's even better than God Save Us. So hyped. This is like the highest expectations I've had coming into an album, really. I think it's prettier. I love the piano bits. I think it's a better vocal performance. And I haven't totally dived in the lyrics yet just because it came out yesterday. And yesterday I had a concert.
We've been busy.
Yeah, we've been doing things. But I think it's a beautiful song and probably my favorite song of the year so far, at least in contention for it. So, Monday by Kodak has been in rotation. Let's get back to the video.
It looks like their best songs are on the
Yeah.
3 of the
What's your favorite, like, bass song? Track on the bass album?
I like Maroon. I like Mastermind. I like Labyrinth. I like Lavender Haze. Yeah. And probably Midnight Rain. What's your favorite? Name 5.
Alright, my number 6 here is Lover. A bit higher than you. Again, I do think the lows are low, but I think there's a lot of good songs on this. And if you take out the lows, it's a very consistent album.
If you take that out of the songs,
like,
it's really
no,
good.
there's like a few songs that are like bad.
I think I'm being a little harsh on these albums today. I'm like, if you take out half the album, like, it's not that bad.
You're fighting like a bunch of albums you love, so you kind of have to put some down. But there's a few bad songs on Lover, but outside of that, it's a good album. There's a lot of good acoustic deep cuts. The singles I don't think do a well representation.
I agree.
Of this album. You have Archer as like a top 5.
Oh, the album doesn't give singles.
This has a good mix of well-written acoustic deep cuts, singer-songwriter songs, and also very fun pop songs. Like I Think He Knows, which is my favorite. You really clocked the tea with that song.
I did clock that tea.
The chorus is so good. It's like the kind of swirling, like kind of beat of it is so good. False God is one that
one was close to my top 5 too. That one's grown.
It's not really like the songwriting is like fine, it's horny, whatever, but it's really the jazz. Like I could use like people say like what like after I said like I didn't like Torture Postmark, people were like, what do you want out of Taylor now? I want like a False God type album.
Honestly, where is Taylor? Feed us.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
And number 3, Paper Rings, always been one of my favorites. Super fun song.
That one is crazy to me. They like because if you like corny songs, the whole song is so corny.
It's like corny and like it's
acceptable.
It's like doing it well. So High School is like it's like disgusting. It's like disgusting.
What is so bad about that song?
It's the like I'm watching American Pie. That part makes me want
like
to.
that?
Makes me want to put a hole in
my chest. Don't watch American Pie that deep. He'll slap you in the face.
American Pie. That's what you
That's
said.
American Pie.
But Paper Rings is a great song. And that's my number 6.
Long ass video. Number 6, 1980 freaking 9.
You better say 1985.
No, I was about to say the F word, and I forgot that we were in a public setting.
A public?
Not really, but whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so 1989. But I don't know why am I blanking on this whole album? Okay, let's talk Clean, and then Slut. I love the song
You
Slut.
didn't even talk about the album.
I know.
Let's talk about Clean.
Because I forgot what I was supposed to say. Okay, 1989, honestly, no the Light Switch album. There's not a single song I'm like, oh my god, gross. No skips. Like the whole album. There's some hits. Every song is a hit. Every song is a bop. I'll turn on this song, oh, get it Queen. And my third favorite song on this album is It Over Now? The Anger, I love it. Really close to these is Now That We Don't Talk and the underrated icon herself, Suburban Legends. If you can tell, I love the vault tracks. And yeah, that's basically that for me. I love I Know Places and then where she growls in the second verse. Next.
Number 5 for me is Speak Now. Again, like a really fun album. Kind of her first album. Like if I was like back then, this is kind of when I would get the hype around her.
Yeah.
Was when this album came out. A lot of great production on this album. There's a few very well written songs. And outside of that, there's the rest of the songs are still well written. I don't think there's really like a skip on this for me. I'm not a huge fan of the Fall Out Boy track. Mainly because I'm not a Fall Out Boy guy. But
I like the chorus.
Before Fall Out Boy gets in, it's fine. I'm just not a Fall Out Boy fan. My top 3 on this is Haunted. Same as you. That's just one, maybe her best produced song. The synths go off in that, the drums, especially the Taylor version. It took me a while to get used to the Taylor version because the drums are so popping.
Mm-hmm.
But
I feel like non-Taylor version of that song is better. I think I like the album better before Taylor version, besides for the vault tracks Eat Down.
My top 2 is the same as your top 2. It's Dear John is number 2. That's just a perfect, like, written song from her. Great breakup song. Even she said, like, I don't stand. She doesn't really stand behind, like, the song. Well, she stands behind it, but, like, she doesn't, like keep dragging it.
That was our,
yeah, she was
our
just,
song.
She was proud of the writing of the song.
Yeah, when she, because that was our surprise song, we went to Minneapolis, and she was like, you know, I'm not still like hung over this guy that I did at 19, but I love the songwriting on the song, so we wanted to sing it. And she just played Dear John, and I cried.
And my favorite part about this song, not that it's like super like well written. My favorite part of this, I said this before, it is so. The twang of this song is so John Mayer-esque.
Oh my god.
It's like literally mocking him, and it's so funny to me.
Someone died though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's like a hole on the floor.
But the twang of this is so John Mayer, and it's just so funny to me. Like, she's literally like mocking him.
She's so bitter in the song. I love it.
And
she was this little bitch, and I love it.
My number 3 is I Can See You, which is like a super creative produced song from her. The guitars go off, the riffs, not really riff, but it's like the kind of, I don't know how to describe it. The guitar goes off, and her like whispery delivery. Once you get to the bridge, when she's whispering in your ear, kind of in the background while she's singing.
I told him to listen to that today.
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
That's my number 5.
My number 5, so I'm kind of thinking of switching to number 4. Can I? Yeah. Number 5 is The Tortured Poets Department. For me, the bass. Yes, the bass. For me, this song, this album, how does one begin? As a Swiftie at heart, love the album, but I can't admit that it's not her best, and it does have. It feels like she spent a long time writing each track, but then when she got to the studio, she rushed through the process when she got to that part.
This album's good at what you really care about,
which is the songwriting and the lyrics. Yes, my top 5. Yes, my top 5, which are some of my favorites. Lost in My Life. Whew, the song I can't listen to it because I will gouge my own eyes out. So good. Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Obvious Reasons. We know I'm an angry person. Angry song. And then we've got maybe controversial, but Daddy I Love Him. I know you don't agree with that, but it's okay. I love the song. What was also close up here is Guilty as Sin and Fresh Out the Slammer. Like those 2 songs a lot. Yeah.
When I like saw Fresh Out the Slammer, I completely expected it to be some Lana Del Rey ripoff because that is such a Lana Del Rey tire.
Fresh Out the Slammer, I know who my first call will be tear.
My number 4.
Yes.
My number 4 is 1989, the bass version. The Taylor's version would be lower on this list for me, just because I think they kind of messed up the production on it. I don't think it goes as hard, but the original is a very consistent pop album. Not one of her like. I don't think this is like. If you ask Taylor, I don't think this would be like one of her favorites. I don't think she's like the most proud of this album because it's not like really like.
It doesn't feel like her.
It doesn't feel like the most like impressive album. Like there's not really any like amazingly
but
written songs
made her
on this.
A-list. Like,
but
this is what gave her the title.
Yeah, it's important for her career.
For sure.
This is like when she fully transitioned to being a pop girl before like
Icon.
Before like folklore and that kind of era came in. But a lot of great pop songs in this. There's a lot of pretty songs on this. I had to include one pretty song. There's a lot of like similar ones to me that are kind of in a similar tier. I went with You Are in Love in my top 3. That's kind of my favorite of the.
I said This Love.
No, that's not. I mean, that's a decent song, but.
I like You're in Love. It's a good song.
I Know Places is my favorite on this album. She absolutely soars over this chorus. It's such a cool vibe.
I put him on that. He used to hate this song.
The drums, yeah, I did. This was my least favorite. Like a few years ago.
Yeah, that one's my favorites as well.
And then Out of the Woods, I think it's just one of her more creative produced songs with the sample, like the repetitive chorus. Again, this is like she kind of took a different lane with this album. She's trying to get like the best written songs and all that. This is when she's kind of experimenting with some different styles, kind of. So I think this is an important album it's number 4 for me. It's a very solid album, very consistent. Only track that doesn't really hit for me is Bad Blood. I think it's kind of for some songs supposed to be hype. I kind of think the beat kind of falls flat a little bit, kind of like Reputation.
Okay, that one kind of belongs on the album.
Kind of like Reputation.
Kind of like the whole album. All right, let's talk about my number 4, which I had to switch last minute. It's actually The Anthology. Last minute I decided, you know what? The highs on The Anthology are so high, it's going to have to surpass Tortured Poets because the songs that I'm obsessed with, listen up, folks. Cassandra.
Her song
favorite song from last year, yes.
Is it still number 1?
Yes. So good. It's angry. It has the storytelling, the metaphor, So good. I'm not even going any further. I've already raved by that song so much. Chloe or Sam or Sophia Marcus, I think maybe her best friend song to date. Thank you.
Just written, not like emotions, that kind of stuff. Just
all
like,
of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair. I mean, I can see that. But.
Then we've got Peter and I Hate It Here. I know it's controversial. I think I feel like the song to see is Understandable Life. But that one's highly relatable for me because I always am not where I am. And then The Prophecy, very sad. Maybe one of her most sad songs. It's very depressing, but it's okay because now she has Mr. Kelsey, even though I feel like they might be in a fake relationship. But that's my top 5. These songs are so good. And honestly, I also love I'm Gonna Get You Back. I love So High School, controversial, I know, for this person right here. And what else is the song that I was really liking? Oh, How Did It End? The Black Dog. Honestly, the Bolter. Like, shut up. So good. Like, literally, I can't. Okay, that's it.
I never heard the Bolter.
Yeah, that one deserving number 4. I'm glad.
Alright, so she went top 5 for 2 of hers because she couldn't pick. This is the only one where I couldn't pick. My number 3 is Red. There's a lot of this is her longest album, I think. Is this longer than?
I believe so.
I mean, once you get to like the vault tracks and the Taylor's version.
Red 10-minute
like
Red 10-minute version. I didn't think about
I
didn't think about that song when I whatever.
So I went with my top 5. This is again, I think there's some not so great songs in this, like Stay, 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 I'm not crazy about. Which is like a common one. Starlight, I've never been crazy about. But there are some very well written songs. I think this is probably her best written album to this point, at least, clearly.
Yeah.
And again, the hits on this album, I think, also might be some of her best hits. Like the trio of Never Ever Getting Back Together, 22, and this song I'm forgetting, I Knew You Were Trouble.
Love that song.
All 3 great. So, my top 5, though, State of Grace is probably my favorite on this album. I think this is her best vocal performance. I think the production is smooth. I think the chorus is great. I think the bridge is underrated. This is one of my favorite Taylor bridges. I just think this is overall one of her best songs. I don't know necessarily have an order for these. I just thought of these, but Nothing New is in there. Another one that's probably been on my top 5 for a while. With Phoebe Bridgers, I think it's a beautifully written song about how like young females are kind of like strived after the music industry. After they get old, they're just like not interested anymore. People just want a new artist, all that. And after you're
and we're seeing that firsthand right now.
One that you might not expect is Begin Again.
What?
I think this is one of her.
Oh my god!
I think this is one of her
valid, but like wow,
clever written songs because it's like this is one of the songs that I think like if I had to show someone like a Taylor song. It's not like her biggest hit, not like her best song. A song that kind of like defines her as an artist. A song that kind of like is like not really like an average Taylor song. This is well above average Taylor song, but like a song that like kind of sticks to the Taylor-esque song. This is what I would kind of show them. This is like very Taylor to me.
Yes.
That's why I love it. All Too Well 10-minute version, obviously in there. I do think the production needs to change a little bit. I think 10 minutes with pretty much the same production the whole time. It gets a little dry, but I don't care that much because this is her best written song. So like, it's pretty clear to me. Like, this is her masterpiece, even though I don't think it's like her best song or my favorite.
Yeah.
And one I think you'll be happy about, Forever Winter.
Yes, it took him so long to like the song. Oh my god.
It's such a. I love the vocals from Taylor, and it's such like an imagery-nic song.
Yes.
Imagery.
I know, I got it.
I love just making up songs. And the production, the horns, like in the beginning. I don't know if you know their horns.
Sure.
Great song on the vault. So that's my number 3.
My number 3 is also Red. Red is just like the leaves. I almost said the leaves are chirping. The leaves are turning brown. They're falling on the ground, and I'm walking in them.
The cover.
Yes, it feels like the vibes are so there. Like the opening of All 12 10 minutes, like little, like that is how I feel in fall. So good. My top 5 for this, actually I did top 3, but I'm gonna add a 4th because I forgot about. My number 1 is Forever Winter, Clog It. Number 2, Nothing New. 22. And then Better Man also was up there, but then I forgot about all 12-minute versions, so I have to call that girl in there because she deserves to be there. Love this album. Again, a hit or miss for me as well. Some of my favorite songs are on the album, and also some I'm honestly, no girl, not today. But the hits are there. I love I Knew Your Trouble. Love that song. Love Message in a Bottle is a hit. Also hits. Like the album a lot. Love it.
What really kind of pushed Begin Again into my top 5 again was I saw like a month ago, I saw like an acoustic cover of it on TikTok.
Oh, so y'all big into it or something?
Yes, I was reminded like, damn, this is an amazing song. So I kind of reminded of that and then went back to it and was like,
I love when that happens.
I was missing out on this. My number 2, slight number 2, is close to number 1, but I don't think it's as good. Folklore is my number 2. Were you like holding out seeing if I was going to
No, I knew you did that, but I was just wondering.
Folklore, I do think might be her best written album. I could see how it's like attached to fans more than Evermore because it came out first. It was like the more notable one because it was really a change. And when Evermore came, you were like, okay, well, I'm used to this because she gave us Folklore now. Mm-hmm. And there's more songs on this that I think are like personal to Taylor. Like This Is Me Trying, which is on my top 3. My Tears Ricochet. There's more songs like about her on this album. And there's the trio of songs that like kind of is like one of the best things about kind of Taylor. One of the like the coolest things she's done.
Yeah, like those 2 albums are basically all about that. Kind of.
And my top 3 is Epiphany. Just still my favorite Taylor song to this day. I think it's her prettiest song. I think it's up there with State of Grace as her best vocal performance. And I just think it's like no other Taylor song.
Yeah.
It's like, I just love it. It's so gorgeous of a song. And the lyrics, like everything about the song is great. And there's just some things that just put it over the top for me. Especially the intro and the outro. It feels like a movie of a song to me. And then Exile was my other top 3, which is kind of, it's like, yeah, it's a fan favorite. It's a popular one. But it's popular and fan favorite for a reason.
Exactly.
It's just a beautiful duet. So,
truly.
There's my top 3 on Folklore.
Alright, my number 2 is Evermore. I do go back and forth with my top 1 and 2, but at the end of the day, guys, resonate more with Folklore. Evermore feels like you take Folklore and you maybe go to like the Urban Dictionary and like you switch up the like language a little bit and you hit like, I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like it's like Folklore but with better vocabulary and more confusing lyrics and maybe some a little more like adult type stuff.
I'm into that.
Yes. And my top 3 on this album, my favorite song of hers, Cowboy Like Me, have a tattoo for the song. We All Knew That. I have basically all the merch you could get for the song. Love it so much. Happiness, underrated. Great song on this song. Great. And then also the song Evermore, one of her best duets with Mr. Bon Iver. Love the King himself. They eat down the song hardcore. And yeah, the album itself just, again, there's no misses on this album. I don't think there's a single song I'm like, oh my god, turn this crap off. All really good. All bops. Thank you. Next.
My number 1 is Evermore. I think I'll get like the few negatives out of the way first, and then I'll just praise this album.
Okay.
I'm not crazy about Tiz Van MCs. I think the production, kind of as it grows, I don't think anything the production adds is adding anything to it. I think it just gets worse as it kind of goes along. I recognize it like it's, if it were well produced, I think it would fit on with album well because it's a good performance from Taylor. I just like, I'm never gonna listen to a song and I think the production is bad, and this is an exception.
You are
Gold Rush, I'm mixed on. Like, there's parts of it I like and there's parts of it I don't like. And Coney Island is okay, but it's always been a bit of a snoozer for me. But there are, once they get, like, the second half of the song I like. Once they get to singing together.
Mm-hmm.
But the National, his voice is just so bland. It's like, it doesn't do anything for me. Outside of that, I think this is an amazing album. There's her most creative produced songs are on this album, like Closure, like Nobody No Crime, which is probably my favorite song on this album. I know there's like better written songs in this song, like more emotional tied to Taylor, but just how cool this song is and how interesting of a country song this is. Like, this is a wild concept of a song.
Yeah.
And it's like,
she does it so well.
Willow is a gorgeous song. I think the guitars is so pretty on that song. Champagne, you can really go through the track list, and outside of like those few songs that I mentioned, it's amazing. even Cowboy Like Me, which isn't one of my favorites, I get why that's her favorite song. It's one of her most like dense songs. Like you can really get into lyrically. My other top threes are Marjorie, which is the most like personal, like emotional song on this album, maybe of her whole career. Like as far as like hard for even maybe Taylor to listen to.
Yeah.
Marjorie is up there.
I would say that one, like, Soon You'll Get Better.
Mm-hmm.
Probably her, like, one she won't listen to. And Ronan.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Ronan wasn't in your top 3 for Red.
It's just, I don't listen to it. Like, I'll still listen to Marjorie. And Evermore is up there. Again, just beautiful. I don't know if I prefer it to Exile, but they're both amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how, like, the Taylor portion is great, and then it's just the super sudden switch up into the Bon Iver part. It's like...
And his voices, like, their voices are so different, but they mix in so well.
And, like, Bon Iver's voice is just incredible. Like,
So
his
good.
range is insane.
Yes.
Yeah. Evermore. Really great album. Love that album from Taylor, so...
My number 1 is Beautiful Eyes. Imagine that.
Not the Christmas EP?
Sorry, I forgot. I'm just not that much of a fan. Number 1 is Folklore. Obviously. I hate Christmas. I'm actually an atheist. Just kidding. Okay, Folklore. You see, when I love the album so much, I still have words for it because this album is like my child. I feel like I can't even talk about it.
Do the thing you did. Get Invisible String out of the way, and then you can just bless everything.
Oh, yes. I don't like Invisible String. I'm sorry. It's a little boring. I'm not really here for it.
I like that song a lot. I think I like that song more than you do.
Yeah, you definitely do. I don't like it. And I don't love another songs. I don't love Seven, and I don't love Lost Great American Dynasty. Like them, don't love them. Love every other song on the album. Praise the Lord above for this album because, good Lord, it's so good. My favorite 3 on this album are Hoax, Underrated Song, Bridge Eats, and Chorus Eats. Everything Eats. This is me trying. One of the most personal, emotional, relatable songs. So well written, and just like the opening.
Baby, I'm not quite.
Yes. The opening, how it's like the beat goes blah blah blah, and then it goes down like you're walking up the stairs and you fall back down. You keep trying and you can't get like every little piece of the song is so put together. Like it's so well crafted. I love the song. And then my also top 3 is Mad Woman because I am a Mad Woman, of course.
Yeah, that's like when I hear that song, I kind of think of you.
Really?
not like mainly because you're a Mad Woman. I just picture you listening to it, kind of like yelling to it.
Yes, as it should be. And also close up there is Illicit Affairs. I like Peace a lot. Yeah, love this album. All hits. Science from Roswell Strong.
You will not tolerate.
Sorry.
You will not tolerate the Epiphany slander.
Okay, I don't hate this song. It's just I look for relatability, and I personally have never served in the army.
You look for relatability, but I think Picture You is your favorite on Redlines or no, I won't get into it. You know, no, not no, that's good. Like, no, never mind.
Let's not get on that road.
Yeah. Epiphany is not one of your favorites.
No. I like the song. I can admit it's great. But again, when I listen to songs, I want to listen to relatable and what I connect to the most and best lyrics. And I'm not saying the lyrics are not there, but it's just not relatable to me.
All right. Well, that was.
What can I say?
That was our
long ass video.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
I find it that.
Thank you guys for watching.
If you're still here,
next will probably be
a follow because you watched 45 minutes of us, so you should watch some more.
Mm-hmm. Next will probably be the Sweetener reaction. Probably next.
Yes, hopefully next you'll see us listen to Sweetener by Ariana Grande,
which we both heard songs off of.
We never dive deep into it, but we're going to just for you. And yeah, by the way, we are in a hotel because
change the scene.
We're here for a little Magdalena Bay concert, if you will.
Yes, it was hype.
Did you vlog that?
I can put like a video in.
Clip it. And yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, little party people. We love you all so much. Drop a follow, drop a like, drop a comment. Peace and love.